Hello gorgeous, it's Jen. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a Shopmissa haul. I picked up almost an entire face that I'm going to supplement the items that are missing with Shopmissa items that I already have in my stash. I'm going to give you my first impressions. I'm going to keep you posted on the wear of these items. So before Temu, before SheGlam, there was Shopmissa, at least for me. I have been playing with SheGlam products, Temu products, and I wanted to do another Shopmissa haul because they were the first website that I fell in love with their discount items. Their makeup is cruelty-free. Part of their proceeds are donated to specific charities. I will post a picture up here. They are Allure Beauty winners. Lots of fun things. So if you want to see me put this look together and talk about a couple non-makeup items that I picked up, then just keep watching. I am excited to get into this haul. I'm going to start with the non-makeup items that I picked up. And the first one is this cute little necklace and earring set. It's called the Sparkly Swirl Heart Necklace and Earring Set. It looks adorable. Here is what it looks like up close. Let me go ahead and at least try the necklace on and then we'll decide. I will zoom in. I think it's very pretty and it can be adjusted to make it a little shorter or a little longer. I have it somewhere in the middle. And then it comes with cute just little diamondy studs. Now this one is the Sparkly Cat Necklace and Earring Set, also $1. I think it looks cute. Let me try that one on. This one came with 4 sets of earrings. I made this one a little bit shorter. I don't know, let me know what you think. I think I like the gold one better, but to look at the different earrings, it looks like a pearl, a diamond, looks like kind of an oval and a heart. I'm gonna put the ovals in because of the little oval on the end of his tail. And here are the earrings. Very cute. The other non-makeup item that I got was this little hair clip, and it seems really strong. And this one was $1 as well. There we go. Now my hair is out of my face. Let's get started. I have an entire face here. I did supplement from a couple of items that I already had in my stash. Everything else is going to be new to me. I have a whole playlist on Shopmissa makeup products, and I of course will link it at the end of this video, so make sure you check that out. For example, 2 of my favorite things, I do like the AOA Hold My Brow. This is a brow soap that I do have in my brows today. It just has some soap in that little container. You spray your spoolie, or you can spray it in there, rub it in, push it up, let it dry, and then I go in with my pencil and I get great hold. Another favorite item for me is the AOA Slim Brow Pencil. This one I have repurchased many times. It's $1. It gets the job done. However, make sure you take a look because I accidentally ordered the wrong shade. I ordered 2 of these, and both of them I ordered in caramel. I actually think it looks okay, but I was putting it on before the video just for the sake of time, and I'm like, this color is wrong. Yeah, I ordered caramel. I think it looks pretty good. Let me know what you think. I'm gonna start with the eyes, and I purchased 3 different shades of the AOA foundation stick. I believe it had good reviews. They were $1.88, so what I did was I picked up the shade Fair Ivory to use as my eyeshadow primer and my concealer. I picked up the shade Sand to use for my foundation, and then I picked up Cappuccino to use as a contour shade. This is what the Fair Ivory looks like. I'll go ahead and swatch that right here. The coverage looks nice. I have my little palette here that I got from Shopmissa. I like it a lot. It comes with a little spatula. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a little bit of this concealer on my palette. I did also bring in a couple of Shopmissa brushes that I really like, that I got from a set. I also picked up a powder that I figured I would go ahead and set the eyes with. The AOA Puff and Set Setting Powder and I got the shade Brightening, and it was $1.88. I'm gonna set the eyes with it, and then of course I'll use it on my face as well. You can see the color a little bit there. It comes with a cute little puff inside. How cute is that? Much softer than those Temu puffs that I got. All right, here we go. Looks a little on the yellow side. And I'm just gonna take a clean blending brush. This is the E128. This is probably my favorite. I'll use this for the eyeshadow today too. And I'm just gonna set these eyes. All right. I have so many eyeshadow palettes from Shopmissa, specifically AOA, and I just can't help myself. I always want to buy more. This is the AOA Cherry Blossom 3-color eyeshadow palette. I got mine in the variation Kaori, and it was $1.88. Really nice packaging. It's nice and thick. It's got pretty flowers on the front, if you didn't notice that. And then when I, ouch, I just pinched my finger. And then when I open it, these are the shades inside. I'll go ahead and swatch them. Darker brown with a little bit of a shimmer to it. That's pretty. Light sort of champagne. Very pretty as well. And then we have a mid-tone brown. I mean, look at that. Everyday neutrals. Yes, please. The darkest looks like it might have a little bit of shimmer. We shall see if that is a problem. I'm going to go back into that E128 brush. I'm just dusting it off on my pants. And I'm going to go into this mid-tone shade brown. And I'm just going to go into the crease with that shade. Go about halfway across and then lightly blend it towards the front. I'm sort of keeping my brush on the side. I've been enjoying just trying different techniques with eyeshadow to see what I like best. And I encourage you to do the same. I'm going lighter towards the front. I want most of the pigment to be back here. I think that looks great. I have another small brush from AOA. This is the E134. This might be too small because it's a very small pencil brush, but I'll see if I can build up that same mid-tone brown on the bottom. I'm just going to take it all the way across. And that's enough for now. I'll probably add more before we are done. Here's another AOA. This is the E132. I like this one a lot too. We're going to use this one on the outside corner. So I'm going to go into this deepest shade, and I'm just going to stamp and swirl. Go back in with that first brush and just go over the edges. Dark shade again and just go a little bit on the outside edge of the bottom. Now for the fun part, the shimmer. I always enjoy this part, and this feels creamy to the touch. It does not feel chalky or chunky. I mean, it's not the smoothest, but it's pretty darn good, especially if you want a shimmer that pops. And this is just my comfort zone. I like it a lot. I think it's very pretty. I'm a little scared, but we're gonna go into the foundation stick. And again, this is the shade Sand. I'm gonna use my palette again, just because I like to do that. I'm just going to put some on like so. I'm gonna go in with my Haley's Beauty foundation brush, and I'm gonna go in with a light layer. It's always best to use as little foundation as you can get away with. If you want that natural look to the skin, go light and build up where you need to. I'm putting a little bit more on my palette, tapping in, and then I'm just gonna go where I think I need a little more coverage. Can you see the difference between this side and this side? It definitely evened out the skin tone. So far so good, and it feels light. It does not feel heavy on the skin. I'm just blending, I'm pressing. I think that looks pretty good. It looks fresh, my skin looks good. doesn't feel heavy. Yes. Now I'm gonna go in with the concealer, and I'm gonna put this Ivory shade, what is it called? Fair Ivory, on my palette. And I'm gonna try using my sponge. I don't think I like it coming from the palette. Let me try to just apply it direct, because I need lots of coverage. Not sure I'm loving the concealer. It is bunched up a little bit under this eye. I don't know if you can tell. Maybe the powder will cover it. We shall see. I am going to move into this AOA Puff and Set brightening powder now. Maybe I will try the puff. Tapped a little bit onto the lid. I'm going to take this puff, which really is very, very squishy all the way around, which I appreciate. I am going to fold it over, get some powder on that puff. I'm going to tap it onto my hand and then just lightly press under the eye. Not bad. Puff is a little bit small, but for in your purse or on the go, and it does seem to be mattifying. I'm gonna add a little bit of that mid-tone brown shadow under my eyes real quick. I'm gonna go back to that one that we used for the outer corner. This was the, I think it's the E132. I just wiped it off, and just because that other brush I think was a little bit too small. Now I can play with this contour that I picked up in the shade Cappuccino. And maybe I won't use my palette for this one. I'm gonna just go straight on to the face. Ooh, so far I'm liking the shade. Hopefully it blends easily. Let me do my cheeks before I go into my forehead, just in case it dries fast. I like that. Just sort of pressing it in to give like a airbrushed finish. So far, the eyeshadow and this contour I am loving. I think they're beautiful. I picked up one of these AOA Lumi blushes in the shade Golden April. Look how pretty the packaging is. Isn't that pretty how they've swirled the product in there? I'm hoping it's a baked formula because it looks like it's a little raised. I would like that. And I'm gonna add, I have no idea how pigmented, so I'm just gonna go in light. It definitely has a luminosity to it, which I personally like. It's multicolored. I feel like I see pink, I see peach, I see gold. On the bridge of the nose. Very nice. Love it. I picked up this AOA Perfect Bronzer for $1, and I got mine in the shade Frappe. I've really not been enjoying warm toned bronzers. I keep wanting neutral, cool. They just seem to like that better on my skin tone. So I'm gonna go in with my Alter Ego brush that I love so much. What the shade looks like. Looks pretty neutral to me. I wouldn't call it cool. Definitely leans a little more warm, but I think it's okay. I'm going to go back into this AOA powder, and this time I'm going to take my big puff from Amazon, and I'm going to just clean up the sides here. If you want to do that, always make sure you start at the corner of your mouth, if you're wondering where that line should be. For liner, I picked up the AOA Gel Eyeliner. I love this one. I have purchased so many of these. This is a sharpen style. I'm going to go ahead and add this to the outer corners of my eye, really close to the lash line, and go a little bit into my waterline. And this is where that little brush could come in handy if you wanted to smudge a little bit when you're just doing that outer corner. You want it to blend into nothing. And I did pick up a mascara. I don't think I've tried this one. This is the Fat Lash from AOA. Let me read the details. AOA Fat Lash Mascara gives length and volume to your eyelashes. It's a long-lasting formula, won't ever run on you. It's a smudge-proof mascara, good for sensitive eyes, and leaves 0 clumps. And the price is right at $1. I think one of you recommended this to me. This is what the wand looks like. And let's go in. Kind of a drier formula. First coat's definitely separating and lengthening. Let me put a couple coats on and I'll be right back. I'm back. I think it looks pretty good. If you like a mascara that's fast drying, this one is for you. It dries very fast. So where I struggled was building up the second coat. It got difficult. It started to get hard and sticky as I was trying to pull through an almost dry lash. For liner, I grabbed an AOA liner out of my stash that I have, and this one is Expose. The shade is a nice nude. It's a little warmer than I would like. So I would like a more cooler, nudie brown shade, but the formula is fine. And then I have in my stash this AOA Bullet lipstick. I really like this. It reminds me of MAC, and mine is in the shade Cuddles. If you want a thin, smooth lipstick, this is nice. Not the most long wearing and does smell a little of crayons. This is the completed look. Standout favorites for me are the eyeshadow palette. Again, this was the Cherry Blossom and Kaori. The foundation, I'm okay with. I think my skin looks smooth and even. I, of course, will leave a comment, a pinned comment, or I'll let you know how it wore, if it completely melts off my face. I am an oily skin type, but maybe this powder will help. Love the contour. The contour shade was nice. I liked how easily blendable. I love this. The powder blush, absolutely. The powder bronzer, loved it. You know I love the eyeliner, the brow pencil, and the brow gel. Biggest fail for me is going to be the concealer. I do not love this concealer, but I am very hard to please with concealers. I mean, looking at myself in the mirror right now, I can see darkness under my eyes. It's not terrible, but I can see it. And the fact that it bunched up a little bit over there, like, I'll see that for the rest of the day. The powder is okay. I'm not super wowed over it, but the skin does look good. I can see my pores, and it looks like the foundation might be falling into some smile lines, but that's something that a good primer could fix. The jewelry is cute. I like it. I definitely like the silver one even more and will for sure wear that. You will see me in a video. I'll keep you posted if it irritates my ears. I do have sensitive ears. Love the hair clip. Little side note, if you are watching this video on Wednesday, the day that I upload it, today I believe is March 22nd, or when you see this, it will be March 22nd, I'm doing a giveaway. I will post the video up here. If you click on that link, you'll go to that video so that you can get in on that drawing before I draw a name, which is going to be at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So in the event you're able to watch this by then, do that, because it's a beautiful palette and face mask. So if you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe to my channel. I upload videos on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. Hit the notification bell next to subscribe, and you will get notifications every time that I upload. Give the video a thumbs up, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Have a great day.